What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darth Vader here with the latest Star Wars news. But before we do start, remember hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, go check out my last video as it was a good one. Give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start the show because we got some big news today. So, round one fight is here. 10 years before the events of Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Vader nearly burned to death on Mustafar. Obi-Wan told Darth Vader he had the high ground. Soon after, Vader's body was found, obviously all burned up, alive next to a riverbank of lava. So it's safe to assume for the next 10 years, Darth Vader was obviously daydreaming about setting Kenobi on fire. We know that. That's revenge. The Sith love it. Over the last few months, obviously, so Making Star Wars show have basically been putting out things, and the first encounter between Kenobi and Vader does not really go so well, which they have brought to us and have been putting out. So we know that a bit was filmed around the end of this encounter, and it seems like Darth Vader gets a bit of revenge on his former master thanks to fire. So at the end of the first encounter, somehow Darth Vader sets Obi-Wan's arm actually on fire, and he's pretty burned pretty bad. And it sounds like O'Shea Jackson and Princess Leia get Kenobi to a bacta tank. There we go, back to the bacta tank. We saw it, obviously, we've known it for so long, and we just saw it in the Book of Boba Fett again. And he is then taken to Jabiim to recover in a sinkhole base that was set up during the Clone Wars, which again, Jabiim takes place during the Clone Wars, the war itself, or shall I say the Battle of Jabiim. And it sounds like we follow Kenobi until he passes out at the end of the 4th chapter. In the 5th chapter, he apparently wakes up in a medical facility or something, and the base is used by the partisans as the center of operations. How did we get here? Well, let's talk about it. Obviously, it sounds like Kenobi, Leia, and the partisans are on a transport ship like Din was used in the Book of Boba Fett, and this ship may be going to Jabiim or even Alderaan to return to Leia. Or to return Leia, shall I say. Leia is really not too happy with Ben, as their adventure has not exactly gone to plan. When Leia first meets Kenobi, she does not trust him. And at the midway point of the story, Kenobi's powers haven't fully returned yet, and he probably just seems to be a bit odd to be the princess. So we're not sure she really knows that he's a Jedi just yet, or if she suspects it at all. But Darth Vader, Reva, and the Purge Troopers and Stormtroopers arrive at what we believe now was the transport ship set. But it has been told that a few times that Kenobi has to start this fight without a lightsaber. So how that's gonna happen, we have no idea. And he is buying time for Leia and the partisans to get away, basically. A classic Kenobi maneuver, but this is the first time, or shall I say, but this is the time that he has a blaster, and it sounds like by the end of the fight, Kenobi is actually burned. So this is going to be interesting to see for the first fight, and I'm curious to learn more about it and how this is going to work out, because for him to escape again without a lightsaber to fight Vader, I mean, that's going to be pretty heavy. To fight Vader without a saber and just use a blaster the whole time, that's going to be very, very tricky, and I want to see how they're going to do this, because again, if he ends up in a bacta tank, he's going to be burnt up pretty bad. Wow, this is going to be a real intense fight without a lightsaber, and I'd say it's going to be a pretty sticky one. Comment down below what you think and what you want to see out of this fight. But if he's trying to let you know, basically, because remember also too, it was told to us that Leia is possibly, she was taken to the planet Nur, which is where the Inquisitors are. So I wonder where this fight really starts out or takes place, and how bad, and where he's going to be getting burnt. That's, I guess, my biggest question to this, because I'm expecting it to be a planet that obviously has lava or some sort of fiery planet. So yeah, I guess that's my biggest question, as Making Star Wars did put this out. But hey, I'm not, opposed to it. I'm not mad about it. I'm enjoying all this news coming out as we learn that, again, Kenobi will be, this time around in the first round of the fight, basically be getting his ass handed to him by Vader, as we knew that was going to happen. And in the second fight, we do learn that Obi-Wan has the upper hand and ends up winning that second fight again. So, but at least we know at some point Vader got his revenge basically in the Kenobi series. We learned that, and it's without his lightsaber. So I can't honestly, I really can't wait to see him come back and face Vader with his lightsaber. That's going to be interesting. But anyway, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this news, and if you're excited to see this really big fight again. It's going to be two-part. It's a two-parter fight, and to see the Bacta tank, if you're excited for that, and to see this riverbank of lava, possibly getting Kenobi that sets him on fire or burns him, because he's going to be burned up pretty bad, they said, on his arm. So again, I want to see how this plays out and what they have in store for this series. Again, excited, can't wait, and stay tuned today, guys, because again, I'm going to have a panel later tonight, and we're going to talk about all this, because again, I want to get everybody on the panel's intake, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on this, and that'll be later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So again, comment down below. See you guys later tonight. Hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Later, guys.